Yo, yo, yo! Welcome back to the MMA Short Show. As always, your boy, Stephen Moustaris. And let me just take 1 second here just to shout this man, Jared Cannonier, out. Let me give him his flowers. Let me give him his props like he deserves. I mean, how can't you be inspired by the guy? Not only at 40 years old, coming off of 2 losses against 2 up-and-coming killers, younger guys, that usually 9 times out of 10 that we see this in the UFC, the older guy, the gatekeeper that we call him, they usually tend to maybe take one more fight and retire. We see it time and time again. But no. This man at 40 years old goes, no, you know what? I'm going to take another killer. I'm going to take another guy like RoboCop that's massive, that knocks everybody dead, submits everybody. He's a killer. He says, no, I'm going to take it. You know, I know my title chances are pretty much done. I know my MMA career is closer than done than it is to starting at 40 years old in such a long career. But I'm going to go out there and do it. And not only go out there and do it, but to get knocked down 3 or 4 times in the first round and a half, look like he was already out of there, and to come back and to knock this dude out. I mean, how can't you love it? This man, Jared Cannonier, is the definition of, persevering. This man has done it his entire career. As a health nut, as somebody, as a human being that I can't speak for most of you, but, for me, myself, I can definitely tell you guys that I've had to learn the hard way in life. I've had to persevere through a lot of things. So when I see one of my favorite athletes or one of my favorite fighters do the same thing through their career or outside of it, I mean, I can't help but, kind of just gravitate towards this guy and become a fan. And the last 5 years or so, Jared Cannonier's on the short list of favorite fighters that I love to watch. I mean, not only is this dude a killer, but, when it comes to striking, we all love knockouts. We all love brutality. It's a human nature. But when it comes to this man, Jared Cannonier, he reminds me a lot of Anthony Rumble Johnson and Khalil Roundtree. We're like, yeah, these guys are going to lose. They're going to get their ass handed to them. But when they go out there, they give it everything they got. They fight till the death. These guys have an extra level of just nastiness in their striking and their ground and pound. And just, they want to take your head off while they're in there. They're the nicest guys in the world. But when you close that octagon, they want to kill you. And Jared Cannonier's this way, man. And also, as a human being that takes his health very seriously, to watch this man, Jared Cannonier, go from heavyweight down to light heavyweight to middleweight, to always listening to his interviews talking about how much he had to find self-love and to find how to take care of his body and how to train well, and to learn while he was trying to make a career out of it. How can't you love the guy? I mean, this dude not only did the whole weight cut and lost all this weight and found health and wealth and everything, found self-love. You could see it in his fights. You see it when he fought Sean Jordan when he was a heavyweight. You could see when he got knocked out by Dominic Reyes or got outclassed by Jan Blachowicz at light heavyweight. But then at 185, when this man comes out and starts murdering people like David Branch, Jack Hermanson, taking Anderson Silva's knee with him. I mean, my goodness, taking guys out like Sean Strickland, who's the former champ, going to the distance with Israel Adesanya in a fight that I thought was way closer than the judges made it look. You could have went 3-2 either way. I know it was a boring fight, but Jared Cannonier fought a phenomenal fight when you look at when it comes to a championship fight against Israel Adesanya. Yeah, he came up short, but he's never once quit on himself. He's never once said, you know what, I'm done, especially after losing, like I said, losing to Nasruddin Imavov and Cal Borrello, and not only losing, but getting your clock clean, getting knocked out pretty bad, and to come back and does what he do, oh my goodness, man, you gotta love it. Guys like Donald Cerrone and Kevin Holland have made quite a career out of being just the fan favorites, being the guys that I'm never going to win the belt. I might fight for one maybe one day, but I'm never really going to be a winner of that. I don't take training as serious, or I'm not as good as these other guys. But you know what I love to do? I love to go out there and fight, baby. I love to put my life on the line every single time for these fans. And that's why we love them, man. We need those guys. I know everybody loves the undefeated fighter like John Jones and Khabib, and we love them guys, like I said, that go on the crazy streak like Anderson Silva, GSP, Mighty Mouse, all these guys, Cain Velasquez, all these guys that looked amazing for certain years. But you need those guys like Jared Cannonier. You need those guys like, Kevin Holland and Donald Cerrone, these guys that I've already said forever. You need these guys. These are what are like the average people like us, the fans. This is who we're going to gravitate towards. So to see Jared Cannonier not only add to the long list of highlights and persevering, but to do it at 40 years old after everybody has pretty much written him off when it comes to the division, shouts out to the man. What more can you want? What more could you ask for? shouts out to you, Jared Cannonier. I know you'll probably never see this video, but thank you for every highlight, everything you've ever done in your career, the great motivational speeches that you do during your interviews and all these things. Like, trust me, man, people are out here listening to that, and we love it, dude. So shouts out to Jared Cannonier. I'm sorry to swallow him here for about 5 minutes, but he deserves it. The dude's a killer. So it's always your boy, Steven Moustaris. If you're asking me, I'm not sure what's left for Jared Cannonier. I mean, I'm always down for a rematch with Sean Strickland. I know it was a boring fight. I know it was a split decision. I get it. And the way Sean Strickland's fighting, I don't know if anybody wants to see him fight, but I'm down with whatever, really. He already knows. I think Jared Cannonier's got a good grasp on it. I think he understands, like, yeah, I'll probably never fight for the belt again, but hey, I'm still going to do it. I still love the sport, and I still got plenty to offer. So as long as this man's fighting, I'm going to be rooting for him. So you guys let me know what y'all think, and let's go, baby. Let's go.